Lionel Messi has just equaled a historic record in his first match of the 2026 World Cup. On the other side, Kylian Mbappé is being praised across Europe for his performance against Senegal, and Real Madrid are positioning themselves for Inter Milan's Bastoni, another FC Barcelona target. Welcome to 12th League Daily, the sharp daily roundup of football news. We begin our review with Lionel Messi's masterclass in Argentina's opening match of the 2026 World Cup against Algeria. On the pitch in Kansas City, the reigning world champions fully controlled the game, thanks in particular to a Lionel Messi hat-trick that secured a superb start to the tournament. The Argentine legend has gone a little further into World Cup history thanks to that treble, as he becomes joint top scorer in the competition's history with 16 goals, level with Germany's Miroslav Klose. Already the current top scorer in the tournament, he has also broken a record previously held by Cristiano Ronaldo, becoming at 38 the oldest player ever to score a World Cup hat-trick. Cristiano had set the mark at 33. If Argentina leaned on their eternal genius, France responded with Kylian Mbappé simply irresistible against Senegal. The captain of Les Bleus also made a huge impression, to the point that his name has appeared on front pages all across Europe. In France, L'Équipe leads with a powerful and evocative headline, Captain America. The paper celebrates Les Bleus' ideal start in Group I of the World Cup, beating Senegal 3-1. While the first half was considered disappointing, Kylian Mbappé put on his saviour's cape by scoring a stunning brace. In doing so, the French captain writes another page of history. He becomes the all-time top scorer for France, definitively moving past Olivier Giroud with 58 goals. The impact of this performance is being felt well beyond France's borders. In Spain, Madrid daily AS devotes its front-page photo to the French forward, crowning him Mbappé Rey de Francia. The Spanish paper highlights the brilliance of the number 10 and his growing chemistry with Mikel Olise, an inspired provider. The same reaction can be found on the other side of the Alps. In Italy, La Gazzetta dello Sport is enthusiastic with the headline Musica Mbappé, praising a player capable of deciding a match all by himself, while Turin paper Tutto Sport uses a poetic metaphor, concluding that Mbappé appeared come il sole all'improvviso, like the sun all of a sudden to light up a French team shaken early on by a brave Senegal side. His coach Didier Deschamps did not hold back in his praise for him in the press conference.
Mais il y en a encore qui vont le critiquer. Non, Kylian, c'est un joueur en homme, je l'ai toujours dit. Même s'il peut ne pas faire un grand match, sur une seule action, voilà, il a une capacité à pouvoir faire gagner son équipe.
Let us leave behind the French celebrations and cross the Pyrenees to Spain, where the atmosphere is much heavier. La Roja is going through a rough patch after a poor tournament start with a 0-0 draw against Cape Verde. Faced with this critical situation, the two giants of the Madrid press, Marca and AS, are showing editorial unity by running the same reassuring headline, Que no cunda el pánico. On the front page of Marca, we see a powerful photo of the team gathered in a circle around coach Luis de la Fuente, who is trying to rally his players and declare a state of unity in the dressing room. Mikel Merino adds a note of optimism by saying, "A lot of great stories start like this." In Barcelona, Mundo Deportivo agrees, running with confianza intacta, confirming that the players remain fully convinced by the coach's plan ahead of the decisive match against Saudi Arabia. To get Spain's machine moving again, all eyes are now in Catalonia. The Daily Sport sums up the Spanish public's expectation perfectly with its front page titled En manos de Lamine. Lamine Yamal, FC Barcelona's jewel, appears to have fully recovered from his physical setbacks. Determined, he absolutely wants to start. The staff, however, do not want to take any risks and do not yet consider him ready to begin. But the hopes of the Spanish people rest on the young prodigy. The paper says he will get more minutes against Saudi Arabia to bring the verticality, dribbling and unpredictability that Spain sorely lacked in their first outing. Alongside the World Cup, club news remains hot in Spain. Marca tells us that Real Madrid have officially extended Antonio Rudiger's contract until 2027. For its part, Sport reveals that Ruben Dias is being actively targeted by Jose Mourinho, while FC Barcelona are making Julian Alvarez their absolute priority and patiently negotiating with Al Hilal to keep João Cancelo, a situation described by Mundo Deportivo as a low-heat negotiation. Barcelona have already begun talks for the player, but internal turbulence at Al Hilal has slowed and disrupted negotiations. Let's leave Southern Europe and turn to the British tabloids, which are buzzing with anticipation ahead of the Three Lions opening match tonight in Dallas against formidable Croatia in Group L. In the sports pages of The Times, the focus is on the national team's new leader. Tuchel calls for bravery and energy. The German coach has urged his players to express their full potential on the world stage. However, the England camp based in Kansas City has received bad news. Newcastle defender Tino Livramento has been ruled out of the entire tournament with a calf injury, paving the way for Trevoh Chalobah to be called up as a replacement. For its part, the Daily Telegraph is turning the drama another notch with the determined face of its historic captain on the front page. "Do us proud, England," the paper headlines, echoing the powerful words of Harry Harold Kane. The 32-year-old striker, fresh from a phenomenal season at Bayern Munich with 61 goals in 51 matches, has promised to do everything he can to end 60 years of suffering, a reference to England's lone World Cup triumph in 1966. If he plays tonight, Kane will draw level with Sir David Beckham at 115 caps, moving even closer to Wayne Rooney's all-time record. Let's head back to the Iberian Peninsula, but switch flags as we look at the front page of the Portuguese daily A Bola. The paper delivers a spectacular, poetic layout linking football to space exploration, under the striking headline, "Houston, Temos un Sonho." The national team is preparing to launch its Group K campaign against the Democratic Republic of Congo in Houston, the famous Space City, before aiming for New Jersey. The paper does, however, note a major uncertainty over whether Ruben Dias will start in central defense. Despite that tactical doubt, legendary Cristiano Ronaldo has issued a solemn statement to galvanize the country. This is the moment to give everything for our nation. And let's end our European tour in Italy, where World Cup news shares the headlines with absolutely explosive transfer rumours. On the front page of the La Gazzetta dello Sport, a true bombshell hits Italian football. Bastoni c'è il Real. The Madrid club had reportedly made the Inter Milan defender its absolute priority to strengthen the backline. Inter are demanding €70 million to let their player go, the same amount as that offered by FC Barcelona. Meanwhile, the Pink Paper Daily highlights the revolution underway at AC Milan, who are preparing to officially announce the arrival of Portuguese coach Ruben Amorim. Backed by powerful agent Jorge Mendes, he demands a world-class centre-forward. The profiles of Gonçalo Ramos, PSG, and Darwin Núñez, Al Hilal, are being heavily pursued. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you soon for the next episode of 12th League Daily.